So Somit, as you rightly mentioned, last week also you did talk about how overall there is low free float available for Meesho as a stock, and that is why any small buying or selling trigger could probably move the stock in upward or downward moment and could cause volatility as well, as there's limited supply of shares in the markets. Plus, if you take a look at the overall holdings as well, there's 75% of public holding, promoters around 16%, and FI is around 3%, and DI is around 4%. Now, plus what we've seen earlier in Grove's case as well, right? There possibly this could be the reason that there is pullback following the kind of intense demand that we've seen in the counter, the buying demand that we saw since its listing, and there could be now short covering pressures happening, and that is why that could be one of the reasons as to why the stock is locked in the lower circuit as well. Plus, the path to profitability is still under the radar. A lot of brokerages believe that it is on the path to profitability, but we'll have to see as to whether Meesho is able to prove that or not, because we've seen a lot of new age tech platforms still struggling with their path to profitability. Lastly, in terms of where valuations stand, of course, not cheap in terms of where the EV to EBITDA 3-year forward is concerned, at 40 times, at par with where Eternal and Nykaa are right now, but still not cheap in any which way. Lastly, of course, while the IPO was being subscribed, we've been talking about how competition is intensifying in this space, especially in the e-commerce and quick commerce space. Plus, there's high regulatory risk around the kind of product quality and reputation that Meesho also has. So all of these factors considered together could be the possible reasons as to why the stock is under pressure. And lastly, in terms of where what one needs to watch out for is 7th of January, where the lock-in for around 11 crore shares will end, and see as to which direction the stock goes in. So that's the overall view as to what's happening with Meesho right now.
Thank you so much for that.